Two Syrians and an Iraqi accused of beating and then gang-raping an 18-year-old in Germany have been granted bail, sparking an outcry. The men, aged 18 to 21, were granted their freedom after a judge ruled there was no risk they would escape. The men must report to police frequently, continue to live with their parents, and not approach the alleged victim, Bild reported. The trio, who are not related by birth or marriage, all came to Germany with their families in 2015. The alleged rape took place on Saturday on a housing estate in Leer, where several refugee families settled after being granted leave to remain in Germany. Police said the suspects lured the woman to an apartment building on the estate where they beat and raped her several times. Investigators described the alleged rape as a spontaneous act and said the victim did not know her attackers. The attack has been classed as serious and, if convicted, the suspects face between 2 and 15 years in prison. Police have declined to provide further details at this time, citing the need to protect the victim, who is said to be struggling both mentally and physically. Last year, a group of refugees were jailed for gang-raping an 18-year-old girl after spiking her drink in an attack that sparked far-right protests against foreigners in Germany. Ten men were handed down sentences at the district court in Freiburg, following the assault on the teenager outside a nightclub in 2018. The main suspect, named only as Majd H., was jailed for 5.5 years, while 7 others received between 3 and 4 years in prison. Two others received suspended sentences and 1 man was acquitted. The court heard how the victim, who was 18 at the time, had her drink spiked at a nightclub and was then led to some nearby bushes where she was gang-raped in an ordeal that lasted more than 2 hours. The case, one in a series of high-profile sexual crimes by immigrants in Germany, triggered huge debate about the government's liberal refugee policies.